Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time of day this is for you, welcome. Me, Wingy Schneeman, Jackie Quay, your friendly, freaky, sweetgrass water medicine woman. I also like to say sweetgrass H2O medicine woman. Put that on my last little dance video, I think, DJ Sweetgrass H2O. Bringing you that music medicine to make you feel all fine, Wolfman Jack, you remember that guy? WKRP in Cincinnati? Wasn't he on that one? I watched that show when I was a kid. Oh. Anyway. Also, Christiana Carr and Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, you beautiful divine beings. Right here too. Swangin'. Yes, I am. And look at, I found this. The mama and the daughter. This is... My girl wanted to spend the night last night. I was so excited. We had a beautiful evening. This morning was rough, but it's the habits, right? Habits that have been, we need to get over. Not the good habits. They weren't good habits. Trying to start them off with good habits, right? Ooh, easier to create a good habit than to change a bad habit later, right? Okay, trying to get this to stand up in here. Let's see. See, I got a yellow candle. I'm going to call in the energies from the east, right, with this candle. And then we have the south, the waters, the emotions is usually in the red. I think, because south is hot. Right? Out, out. Yep, too hot, too hot. Right, and then in the west. Oh, I blew out the yellow one too, didn't I? Yep, I did. That's okay. I want this bottom a little more melty so it'll stick. So it'll stick on her. So it'll stick in there. There. Think that works? Okay. Mom and girl in there. Where am I going to put her? Well, see that? Yeah, there she be. Put this right in her. Right there we go. How about that? Hey, okay. Now I'll get a match. It's already lit before. Well, how goes it, people? See? Right? Energies of the east here represented with the yellow. Right? Alright, here's the west. Here's the black. Right, into white. And her. Whoops. There we go. Crazy. Silly. Not lighting that yellow one. See that? Why is it lighting, eh? Too much wax drowning it out, maybe. The wick won't light. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. And look at how much flame we got out of that. Because it had the wax on it. Imagine that. There we go, 4 minutes in. Oh, but I got them all lit now. All lit. And you see, I have a whole different angle on it, right? The opposite side. Usually I'm sitting over there in front of that window over there. Right, that's the one that views my backyard. I've moved my kitchen table over here. And you see these clothes here because I'm going to do a sale. Private sales, you can call me up, do your own shopping. That isn't even half of what I got here. Oh my God. Boys' clothes, girls' clothes. Right, all sizes. I was 202 pounds when I was pregnant, so I still have clothes from then. I didn't get maternity clothes. Sometimes I just get plus sizes. Whatever. So I am clearing out clothing sales, and I have so many different styles. There's some brand name stuff. People like diesel jeans. People pay like lots for, and I've got them here. I'm thinking maybe fill a grocery bag for $10. Again, that's not even half of what I've got there, and you're only seeing half of that rack. That's a double rack that you would find in stores. My mother got that for me. And that's part of my begin with in business too. I'd like to alter clothes and things like that. My my auntie and my mom would do that. And it was too cool for it when I was a kid, patches on your jeans. But I love that stuff now, right? So anyway, that's there. So if you're interested in having, private shopping, by appointment only, call me up. We can schedule something. Even if it's I want to go out today. You want to call me up that day. We could probably schedule up same day things as well. So, something to think about. Definitely way too much clothes here. Those who know me know, huh? I have very much lots of wardrobes. I usually just give them back and donate them and recycle, and then I go spend all my money at the thrift shop again. Right now, I need some finances and some help here to help others. So there's another option. There's my services, but there's also, I got all these clothes. Again, women's. I think I got some men's stuff in there. Not too much. But of course, all the boys' clothes I've all outgrown it. My girl's outgrown all her stuff. So I still believe I got not much baby stuff, but So there's a whole range stuff for clothing. Oh, I still got lots of winter coats and shoes. Oh my, shoes. I can't wear the high heels, but I just love them. So I've collected. I don't have any here right close by, but I've collected lots. So even shoes, I'm a size 7-8, so that helps. Anyway, so there we go. Help out, help yourself, maybe summer's coming. I've got cool summer stuff in there. Skirts, dresses, jeans, tops, t-shirts, dressy clothes, messy clothes, whatever. Even stuff you want to just take home, turn into rags. Whatever. Anyway, so that's there. Let me know. You want to do a private shopping, individual shopping time. Could even be same day. Just reach out. Best to send me an email or text me. Okay. Yeah, you can look up my number. You can send me a private message in the Facebook if you would like to. Okay, send me the private message in the Facebook. Does take me some time to get back to things, but I do. I do get back to things. I'm slow, but I do get there. I do. Okie dokie. So let's move into what are we going to do today? Brain is Therapy Thursdays. Yeah. A little sad this morning. A little rough with my girl this morning. But, we're going to get there. We are going to get there. I've got my scooter here. This is I'm like with boys. I get this one girl and I want to do this girl stuff. I want to do the girl stuff with my girl. I've been doing boy stuff my whole life. Right? I had all brothers. Didn't have sisters. My girl cousins. You see, be jealous of the two of them getting in the shower. I want to go in there too. Come on, you're like my sisters too, right? It was nothing, just. It's all right. So I'm about ready for some girl time, right? So my girl, please, people, that's my girl. If you've got sisters and things like that, please don't do your girl stuff with my girl. I think that's fair. I've only got one girl. I want to do this girl stuff. Wait so long and do the braids and little dresses and share my clothes with her and all that kind of stuff. I'm feeling like I'm getting robbed of this time. Am I getting robbed of it, or is my little girl being robbed of that special mother-daughter bond? Because there's been this interference of how mom should be. So she treats me the way she sees other people treating me. Like I don't. And it's not her fault, and I don't want her to feel bad or ashamed of herself in any way. I don't want her to go through anything like I went through. Always being the odd man out. At home, right? You do. Family meetings or whatever. I think I've said that before, but that's my own little's wounding. You know? Wanting to be a girl and proud to be a girl, but feeling like, oh, the boys are more special. Again, right? Those little hard thoughts. It's, that's not to say that's how it is or how it was or whatever. Even if it was that way, it's not, whatever. It's our perceptions. It's our littles. Right? That came up yesterday, the record keeper and the little. And our littles are the record keepers of what we went through. How we express ourselves. Right? The ways we tried to express ourselves that was accepted or not. We're building on that. We're building. We're in our building. And we are blending. Did you see that? Blended family movie. And we're blending. Love that. What's that guy's name? He's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. He's great. We're blending. It's not Tyler. There's Tyler Perry. Or maybe he is a Tyler something. I don't know. Anyways, that's cool. And we're blending. All right, calling in all of our energies from the east. Path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire. Place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south. It's the waters, the emotions, the child, the place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west. The physical, the earth, the woman. Place of introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, that's our wisdom years. We walk this earth road. The red road, our earth walk, goes from childhood, right? When we're led, wow, we're driven by impulses and all that. But remember, spontaneity is different than impulsive. Being spontaneous is different than being impulsive, right? So as we're kids, it's the impulses that lead us. As we get older and we develop those passions, we realize that lights our fire and gets us all excited. We lose track of time and whatever, but it's benefiting all, whatever that is. We learn to switch from the impulsive. We need to sometimes think before we act, and that's where spontaneity comes in. It's a little bit of forethought. Right? And that ability to respond, because we're thinking about, okay, we have this impulse, we want to do that, but then we take a second, have a little bit of forethought, and then we have that ability to respond to that, right? We're going to respond, we're going to react, whatever. We're going to take that action right now, or we're going to, we're going to wait and get a little bit more information, and when we hear that call, we're going to act, right? That's spontaneity, right? When you hear that call to action, we're going to take a breath, because I've had that impulse, this desire to do that, but I take that breath, and when I hear that call, that's when I act spontaneously, right? That's the spontaneous. I hear that call, I go do it. It's not impulsive. Do you know the difference? I don't know. I'm just figuring that out myself. And east to west is the blue road of spirit, right? East to west. And then the gratitude. We know that wisdom, that gratitude brings more to be grateful for. Wisdom is gained through experience. We can read all these books and we become so knowledgeable and intelligent, but it doesn't turn that until we have that experience. We learn those lessons, and then we can turn that into wisdom. And we're grateful. That's the wisdom, to be grateful for every experience, whether you label it good or bad, because we label it. We put a name to it, right? We choose. We give it that meaning. What is it that you're giving meaning to? Right? We give meaning to our lives by saying whatever it means to us. What does your life mean to you? And the west, east to west, that's the self-sacrifice, right? Those ones that they sacrifice their lives for the greater good of all. That's what made their lives sacred. How do you make your life sacred? Right? That sun dance was so the warriors, the male warriors, could pay their respects and to understand and have more compassion for what woman goes through and Mother Earth goes through, the blood, sweat, and tears to deliver, to bring forth life, to sustain life. We need to show appreciation for that. That's the way we give that back. We sacrifice of that ego self, right? It's sacrificing that little self that says, I want all this recognition and look at me, what I'm doing for you. Huh? Instead of, look, I am honoring what you have done for me. That's making that sacred, where I honor you for what you have done for me. I don't have to give it back. I don't, like our parents, we don't have to. They've done their job, giving us life. That's it. But we could go back and show that gratitude to them and say thank you. As I said before, I'm not one of those ones that say, I don't want to be a burden on my kids. No way. Am I going to deny them that opportunity to give back in gratitude for what mom sacrificed for them, to make life sacred for them? What is that, right? Right? Sacrificing that body. It's not the same, right? These don't look the same, so you make sacrifices. I have 2 belly buttons now. That just added, so that wasn't taken away. That was just another bonus. Below. And with it. Right, that's an added bonus, extra belly button since that first one. Those sacrifices, right? And it's not the needs. We're sacrificing those wants, those desires, those impulses, sacrificing that need to just, you know, and maybe, right? Sacrificing to be in that hurry. Whatever that is for you. Remember, the sacrifice is to make sacred. What do you sacrifice and make sacred? Remember that reminder of Jesus and Gandhi and Buddha. Their lives were sacred because they sacrificed their lives for the good of all. Even those Buddhists and solo monks up there that's all by themselves, they're still making a difference in this world. They're doing their part. They're having that peace. And once, it begins within. Peace on earth begins within, right? If we all found that peace within us, right? Right? We already have peace on earth too. Look at where you're looking. Remember, there's your new ability to be able to look from here to over here. Go, whoa, right? Look at, we've changed the view here. Whoa, it's expensive. It's bigger. Like the sign's further away. What is that? Sometimes we need that, just a change of view, a change of scenery. Different perspective, because we get caught up looking at it. This one wants to come out, wants to stay out. We're channeling that light. How do you channel that light, right? How do you? Do you do it consciously? Because we're doing it whether we realize it or not. Be careful, you might be entertaining angels unawares, right? Whatever that is for you. How do you channel it? We're all doing it. Are you becoming aware of how you're doing it? Right? Below and within. That was the below, right? We're channeling. How do we channel that in your life? Channeling that light. Are you being a conscious channel of that? Or that somebody else can do that. Somebody else is going to do that, Jesus already did that job. We don't need to do anything else now. No, we need to do that within work, right? We need to look at ourselves. Begin within. Love our source. Love others, right? That's, I don't know. We're acting again. This week we're being spontaneous. We're doing some actions, and then we're reflecting on, why are we taking this action? Because it's that little. We're listening to that little inside. What's that little want to do? What's that little in there want to do? Because you're the adult now. It's up to you. It's up to you to get that little permission or not. Right? So let's look at that. The action. The action, just because we're going to take some action, because we don't want to talk ourselves out of this stuff. Take some action, do a Sundance. Self-sacrifice. What are you sacrificing? Some action today. Something needs to be sacrificed today. Without the pressure. It's a loving release. Is that going to move over? I don't know. It almost looks like it's, if it starts to fall, let me know. Scream out. So, sacrificing something. Maybe something you thought you couldn't live without. Or maybe, right? To make it sacred. Maybe it's a thought or a belief that I'm going to sacrifice this belief and I'm going to open up to this one. What is that? So we're channeling that light. Sacrificing that thought that I can't do that. There's nothing special here. for me to do, right? That's everybody else's job. I don't belong here, I'm nothing. So let's sacrifice that. The woe is me's, whatever that is, right? There's squirrel again. Maybe sacrificing that, oh, I have to have everything before I can make an action. Just take an action right now. Go with what you've got. You've gathered enough already. Is that courage, that strength, support, allies? What is that, right? Maybe it's sacrificing that need to have everything, all your ducks in a row. What is that? If I waited till I have my ducks in a row, I'd never get across the street. Sometimes you just got to grab what you got and make a run for it. What is that for you? So we're taking that action on that. Gathering all this stuff. Maybe it's gathering up all the things that we have to sacrifice. So we're actively working, gathering up those nuts that we're going to go plant or throw away or give to somebody else. Whatever that is, somebody that needs it, whatever, passing it on. Okay, maybe our nutty stories. Whatever that is saying to you. What does that say to you? We do. Squirrels are out now. It's that spring. They're out there looking for those nuts they hid in the winter. Right? Sacrificing that. That we have to keep these stored. That, oh my goodness, if we don't find our nuts, we're not going to survive. There's no way we could ever gather any more. What is that for you? Oh, Over the Hedge is a fun one. I recommend watching that. That's fun. Over the Hedge. All right. Okay, and when we're reflecting on this action over here, and as we reflect on that, seeing what we're sacrificing, look at that. Then we're nurturing. Okay, if it's hard to let go of something, we can nurture ourselves, right? Sometimes, right, kids go through this transition to get a, no more soother, no more security blankets, whatever that is. Maybe there was something that was taken from you as a child that you weren't ready to let go of, and it wasn't taken in a nurturing way. What was that? Let's nurture that woman energy in you, that playful spirit. Because we all need that. Excuse me. My nose feels like it's going to take off here. Excuse me. So, right, that nurturing spirit. Like squirrels is playful too. Let's look at that. Nurturing that woman energy inside us. Nurturing that little inside of us. Doing things that nurture that spirit, that little spirit inside. That needs to be nurtured. And that woman energy, it all needs to be nurtured. Woman energy is that nurturing energy, right? That sacrifice is meant to honor that woman. So in what way can you honor your woman and your child? Nurture and honor that woman energy. Sacrificing this whole male aggression energy that we don't need that. Time and place for everything. And I think the time and place for that is done. It's done. It's time for peace and playfulness. We can learn through joy. We don't need to do the fighting. We can channel that light instead of channeling that fear and adding in to the fear of it all. What is that? Creator, what are you saying to us in this here? And we're reflecting on that over her. Over her, okay. This is what Creator's saying. This is how we advance. We're going to be holding ourselves back. Look at 26 and 26. We gather what we got and we go. Right? And we're waiting till this time, till that time. What are we waiting for? The time to live is now. Right? In the past, right? So it's like taking what you got and go, excuse me, right? That generous protector, knowing you're always protected through that all, right? It's not aggressive protector, generous protector. That's what I was saying, over the hedge, right? There's the raccoon and over the hedge too, who is the generous protector that keeps the lookout. And the biggest guy, right? That's again like the naked mole rats. There's some guy, he's the lookout guy. He's watching and keeping everybody else safe. But they're giving him all the best food because he's got such an important job. Because once somebody comes, he can be the first one killed. Right? What is that? But this is how we advance. We're working together. It's that team work. We're all in this together. Is it Jim Belushi says that? Somebody said that. Nick Nolte? I'm not sure. That together, everyone achieves more. Team. Together, everyone achieves more. This is how we advance. This is how we progress. Right. Yes, 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 it is. Working together. There's not one more important than the other, right? Be generous protectors. Our generous protectors aren't the ones that we're, oh, let's give all that money to them, whatever. I don't know what's that saying to you, but this is how we advance. We gather and we go. We make the sacrifices. Okay, it's not completely perfect, but I'm going to do this anyway. Right? The baby comes out. Right? We might feel like we're not ready. How many of us changed our minds in the middle? I don't want to do this anymore. Well, it's a little late. You're going to have a baby, you know. Sorry. This is just how it is. You're going to have to live with that now, right? So what do? We got to nurture ourselves. Maybe we're scared. Maybe we're scared to make this change. So let's nurture that, right? Hey, and we don't need to rush. It's that rhythm, that internal timing. We can connect to the divine, right? And get in touch with that timing inside of us. To know when it's our time to take that action, to make those sacrifices, to nurture that little inside. Just listen to that heartbeat, right? That's what we can do. This is a way to connect with your own heartbeat. Gently. Little fist over your chest and the heart motion. Strengthen that up. So we're not rushing, right? We are taking our time, listening to that internal rhythm, listening to our generous protector, right? And then we're doing that dance and that sacred spiral, right? There's that dance. You know, we have to take those certain steps or we're going to trip over our feet. We're doing that graceful. Well, hey, look, there's crumping out there. There's all different sorts of styles of dance. But what is your dance style, right? What helps bring you to life? Maybe that's the action we're doing too. Maybe that's what we're doing today. We're going to dance. Dance. Get that nurturing vibe out there. Dance and advance. We're going to dance to advance. Oh, yeah. Dance to advance. Right? That's that sacred spiral, right? The Sufi spin. It's building up that energy. We're building up that energy to channel that light, right? We're being that generous protector to our littles inside. We're doing that nurturing that little needed, right? The sun dance is the man energy over there on the man's side, the woman energy. We need that balance. The sun dance is to honor that woman, right? And that woman's looking. I see you. I see you dancing for me. Thank you. I already told my girl today, hey, I saw a female cardinal. I'm going, look it, out in the animal kingdom, it's the men, the males that are the prettiest because it's the females that pick those males. Right? Back in the ancient times too, it was like, you need to show me you can make a fire and you're going to bring home the meat. Or no, you don't get this hand. Right? Can you make a fire? Can you bring home the meat? Look at that, right? Or like the Highland Games, right? That was all about showing your strength because it was the lads having to win over the wee lasses, right? It was. Have a look for yourself. You don't need to take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. I didn't make it up, man. I did not make it up. But look at how we've gotten so twisted. Now it's like us girls go... Women are like, we need to be chosen by the man, or And you know what? I think it's about us choosing each other. Because man is not more important than woman. Woman is not more important than man. We're all needed here equally. Equally. Right? Woman is a life giver. Man, the life protector. Both is needed. Both is needed. Right? So we're looking down at that sun dance. And that squirrely there again. That action. Because that squirrel's always going, right? Always going. Busy. Doesn't rest. We need to take that time to rest too. That giveaway, right? Squirrel's there. Oh, look at all that squirrel gives away without even realizing it. Can't find all those piles of nuts. But that's how, that's how it will never starve. Because it's always got, it's hiding it everywhere, right? Doesn't put all of its nuts in one basket. So that if somebody finds one basket, they're not going to empty it out, right? There's always, but squirrel can't remember where he left it. So we're getting too busy that we can't remember. So let's give away that busyness, give away that need to feel busy, right? We're dancing, you know, we're sharing our arts, we're sharing our stories, we're being the channel of that light, an example of that. That's the 5 of stones in there. This is about our security in a life, that we already have all that we need, so we can give away. Give generously. We don't need to wait till we have this. Oh, I've got nothing to sacrifice. I've got nothing to share. Yes, you do. You always do. Do you have a story to tell? Do you have a life you've lived? Hey, somebody can relate to that. You got to share it. We don't know if we don't put it out there, right? Don't know if we don't put it out there. Wow. That's how we restore that balance. Look at that. Look at that. We're restoring balance, but I'm going to put this seed and this chariot over here because we need to restore that balance between our male and female, right? Women have been giving, but it's the male is the giver, woman the receiver. Look at the way the parts are made, okay? That male energy is the giving, doing energy. The female is the creative, nurturing, reflective energy. So that's action and resting. We need to balance them both. So restoring that balance in that man and woman in us. And look at, here's a man and woman in these cards, right? The rest for success. That's the whirling rainbow of peace, the peaceful warriors, the chariot, number 7 in the regular traditional deck. Look at, it's on that horse, the empowerment. She's out there sowing the seeds, being creative. He's taking that action. She's doing the creative work, holding that space. What can we do? We can hold space in that nurturing and creating the conditions for the most ultimate life. Head start. What is that for you? But these women carry the seeds. The warriors, right, takes that action. Right? The sperms are the swimmers. The ova just sit there and wait to receive. But not every sperm can get in, right? So that ova's like, you ain't getting in here. So it's like the strongest swimmer, get in there. Maybe not even the strongest swimmer. Maybe the most determined one that doesn't give up trying to get in that egg. What is that for you? I don't know. I don't know, but these were important to keep out here, to look at that, and that it's man and woman channeling that light. We're bringing that balance into our beings here. We're going to channel that light and balance within each of us, that male and female, that giving and receiving. Giving and receiving, taking action. Woman sows the seed, your woman energy inside you sows that seed. That dreams comes in. We are imagining this beautiful world. Ouch. I can't get that scared. Whatever, right? She plants the seeds. He takes the action, goes. We're channeling the light through, right? Whatever that is for you. Channeling the light. Okay, you know that the moment's there. With a baby girl there. Okay. And we go up to that top, that generous protector. That's how we advance. We see we are the generous protectors of our little inside, helping it to live that dream. Okay, those all fall apart just like that. What's that one? Form and order, that emperor taking command. 4. Stability. Stability, that emperor taking command for the good of all. Whoops. When we do that, we live in balance. We balance all of our energies. We restore balance in ourself. That's how we take command for the good of all. For the good of all, because it begins within. Peace on earth begins within. All marching to the rhythm of our own drums. This is how we advance. That generous protector. That emperor is a generous protector. Right? Because it wants everyone. It wants everyone to feel like a wiener. Not wieners, winners. Because we all win when we're giving away our gifts, when we're coming from that place of wholeness, where we're not trying to take from others. right? Where we're giving away, we're opening up to receive, to have that balance, right? We see that we're connected to all this, the spiritual kinship. We are all, right? So we give thanks first to Creator, always thanking our source for this life that we have, and thanking others, our mothers, our Mother Earth for giving that life, our fathers for protecting us, for being those generous protectors, right? Not telling us what we need to do. That's the discipline and attraction. This here, Four of Pipes, some say that's the soulmates card or whatever, but this here is that balance. When we work together in that balance, male and female energies, balancing, discipline, attraction, and preparation. Pipe, so we're channeling, right? We're preparing to channel this. We're getting ready. We're building that secure home. This is our home. This is our stable home. We need to be comfortable in our own skin. What do you got under here? Your heart. Let's see. That'd be the next one up. Your heart is home. Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls. We're already there, and this is what we're building. Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls in ourselves. Right? What's under that one? The master storyteller. We're telling those stories to help create that expansion in our world. Bringing us back to remembering that we are spirit. Having this human experience. But we are spirit. We are our Creator's children. We all belong here, no exceptions. How do you know? Because you are here. You are here. You belong here. Yes, you do. Beautiful beings. What another beautiful reading. Are you getting in touch with that? Is that balance coming back for you? Love yous. And those, remember, we don't have losses. The energy is transformed. And they're even closer to us now. I feel closer to my family up here on the wall, the footprints. I feel closer to them now than when they were physically on this earth walk. Another one on my car side. Uncle Bill. I didn't see them much, but energy is transformed. We don't lose anything. Still there with us. They become that generous protector, and they're still with us. It's like an advancement right now. They're in command because they're not limited by these bodies anymore. They're joined back up with the source. We're still this spiritual family. We're still connected to all. There is no loss. The 3, 4, 5, I see right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. You see right there. And this was the 7 over here, the Chariot. Ah! Right. We got an 8. You see 9. No. We got 10 up here. 10. So, beautiful beings. Wonderful, blessed day. And remember, we're all connected. Yeah, you're my spiritual family. I'm your spiritual family. We're always connected through that spirit, through that source, through that love. Remember, it's the internal timing. Right? We're building these energies now. We're taking that time to find that balance. Doing the action and the receiving. Whatever that is for you. Love you all. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you. Shine your light through everything you do, because this world really needs you. Shine here now. It's going to miss out if you don't, okay? Don't let the world miss out on you. Give away that light. Channel that light that is you. Channel that expression that only you can, because, you know, there's no expression of the divine that is you. Okay? Love you. Thank you.